Hello, the time is
Hello.
1:30 p.m. The place is Heathlands. It's Friday the 26th of, what are we on? February 2021. And welcome to this week's Friday Live. Hope you're doing all right
Hello.
out there in TV land. Hello, my name is Spiff. And over there is Mr. Marc.
How are you doing?
In the blank corner in the bottom there of your screen, Miss Helen Tuck will be joining us very sharply from the old luxury penthouse apartments in deepest, darkest Bellevue South stroke Raffles West.
Yeah, she said she was going for 2 minutes and then
Oh,
disappeared.
she's here back now.
Apologies.
You're sacked. Dereliction of duty. Anyhow, so I hope you're all okay out there in TV land. So, what I've got today, I've got my equipment, let's have a dig. So, have I got my pen? Yes, I have my Heathlands pen. It's a Heathlands product, top quality. I've got my bits of paper, ladies and gentlemen. I also have my drink of water. Cheers. And just in case, because I had a bit of pickle in me lunch today, I've got some Rennies.
Oh, Rennie's on standby.
So Rennies on standby.
What flavour Rennie's you got?
I've gone for the orange Rennie.
That's my favourite.
Yeah, no.
See, even Eva likes them as sweet.
Good, I know.
I've got to hide them from
you.
you.
Do you know what I mean? Weather today, it's not too bad, quite bright. I'd like to exclusively reveal, both to those here in the studios and at home, I had a bit of a first yesterday. Because yesterday was the first time this year, and indeed probably since last September, I've been able to do my washing and get it out on the line.
Well done.
It was, but no.
Round of applause.
Actually, thank you. No, it was nothing. No, but seriously, it actually sort of cheered me up because it meant, sort of got washing online. We've turned the corner, moving out of winter and into spring. So that was fantastic.
Your washing always smells 10 times better.
It does, doesn't it? It just feels cleaner. On other spring news, and I was just walking around to the studio, Mark. I think I've seen, for the first time in my life, seen a woodpecker. I've heard them before, but I actually could see it in the tree.
I've seen a couple.
Just on the tree outside.
At work.
Aye.
Yeah.
I've been hearing both front and back quite a bit, but I've never actually seen one, I don't think, in my life, like sort of reasonably close.
There was my dad, when he came up to Carlisle last, hired like a little cottage, and there was woodpeckers there.
Aye, it was spot on. Just a little quick note as well to the viewers at home who may not have noticed. I have here my 1980s pager calling Dr. Love. It's in fact a microphone, so if you're wondering why I've got this here little black thing there, that's what it is. It's a radio mic. We're moving up into the future, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got like a personal mic, which is just meant to pick up the person in front of you, and Spiff can peek it the other side of the room louder than I can.
It's just my resonant voice, Mark.
I've got a studio mic as well, and apparently the resonance gives more depth to my voice, according to Mark.
Oh,
well, it does. The one off the laptop cuts out the low tones.
Ah, that's aye. Go. So that's the weather sorted. So I'll give you today's agenda. So first up, we'll have the news and information. So I'll give you sort of like thanks to people and any crack that's about. Next we have, and I'm going to take a run up for this one. We have the Art Stroke Activity Showcase Extreme, featuring nature, nationalism, scran and books.
With a bonus extra at the end as well this time.
A bonus extra?
There's a bonus that you don't know about, Spiff.
Oh, see, I like when you do this.
Bonus
I do like when you do this. Because it makes me be able to, I can react immediately.
In real time.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm not preempting. What were you saying there, Helen? Sorry?
Nationalism.
Oh, nationalism's in there.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah. It will become abhorrent.
Well, there was a certain Saints Day recently.
Well, there's going to be one.
There's going to be another one, yeah.
So it's not negative nationalism. Well, actually, right, I'm not going to get into that. So we've got that. Then we've got a few shout-outs, and we're going to have an expanded coming up section, okay? So that's the final bit of the programme. That's going to tell you what's coming up both today and up to sort of next Thursday, yeah? And we're going to expand that a bit because I know Helen has got a project just starting this evening, so we're going to explain that a bit more clearly to you guys. Okay, so first of all, I'll tell you what we'll do. Actually, I think I'm getting the feeling I want a bit of a screen peek.
You do. You want
so Helen, who's out there and what the hell do they want?
So, first out the gates today is Mr. Matthew Beattie saying hi, Spiff, Marc and Helen.
So, hello Matthew, and I hope you're enjoying Having a deeks. Cushy.
Hello, Matthew. Nice to have you on board.
It is.
So, Michael Aiken's
Oh.
family is saying hello
Right,
from
Michael.
everyone
Aiken.
over there. Hello from Michael. Hi, Michael. Alan Henshaw is saying hello. Spiff, Marc, Helen. What have you had for your dinner?
Bonjour. Okay. Who wants to go first? Do you want to go first, Alan?
I'll go first. What I've had for my lunch today
Aye.
is... It's going to confuse people because it's called a tortilla,
Tortilla.
but it's not a wrap.
No, see, I don't think they're called tortillas. I think they're called frittatas. That's what I call them.
Right, so I've had a Spanish frittata tortilla. So it's basically potatoes
Potato
in
omelette.
like a cheesy omelette.
Yeah. I had a little bit of it for my breakfast. It was much nicer cold than it was fresh off the pan.
It's meant to be eaten cold.
It is. It put it in your saddle if you're a gaucho on the plains of Peru or something.
Mark, Eva and I last night had a very nice posh tapas tea.
Yeah.
So it's been payday this week, then, eh?
Well, no, it was
No?
my brother's partner's parents. I did some work for them on the computer, and for
All
Christmas
right.
they gave us a Marks and Spencer voucher. And I was like, oh,
Can
there you go,
rock.
Helen, go and spend it on food.
Bring me back the finest trucklements and sweetmeats you
Yeah.
can find. Cushy. So what did... Oh, go on.
So we had leftover Spanish tortilla frittata.
I'm going to call it frittata. What do you have, Mark? Have you had your lunch today? eh?
I haven't. I had an extra serving of doing work.
Ah, excellent. Excellent. I had, what did I have? I had hazelnut
Ooh,
and Bradston pickle
nice.
in a cheesy sub roll. Also,
that
special
sounds nice.
mention goes to Cheryl, who gave us a slice of homemade chocolate orange cheesecake. And I'm not
Oh,
just
nice.
saying this. This is the best cheesecake I've ever had in my life.
Did she make it herself?
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah.
Did she use a terrace chocolate orange, or did
She
she?
did.
grate
She
it
melted
up with
it. She melted it to put in the to
Did
make
you
the
put
cheesecake.
little segments in each slice?
There was a segment on each slice. It really was beautiful.
A couple of years ago, my mum for Christmas, she likes to make natural kind of things.
Aye.
So she cut up orange peel, like proper orange peel
Aye.
for orange, ovened it, and then dipped it in chocolate, and it was absolutely brilliant. The intense taste of
Oh,
orange.
imagine
peel
I.
It
was lovely.
was great. It was
You're gonna be
absolutely
shot in the face with an orange gun
Yeah, but with chocolate.
with chocolate as well. Cool. So that's what we had for our lunches there. Alan, I think it was who was asking. Who else we got?
Yeah. So we've got Sarah Farmer saying hello, everybody. Hello,
Hello,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Donna is saying hello from Purple Bubble. Hello.
Hello there.
everybody
So
in
hello. So that's the old. That's the old. The purple bubble. So hello over there to Mr. Mark Greener, Miss Emma Farrell, and Mr. Brian Jefferson. Hope you're doing all right there, guys. I'll be back later to see what you've done in my absence.
Yeah. Anthony is saying hi, Helen, Spiff, and Mark.
Hello.
What have you had for your dinner?
We've done it.
Do it again.
This is what's happening. You see,
You're gonna have to get it quicker.
It's almost like a tortilla. You know these boxes, and they have a big at each other. There's Alan in one corner, and there's Alan in the other, like trying to get in.
So who's-
asking him what we had for dinner for us.
Who's going to get in first? What we're having for tea? Who's gonna
Oh, we'll leave that hanging and come back to it later.
Challenge. Right, okay. Catherine is saying, hola, orange
Hello.
Rennies are the best.
Oh, what?
Orange.
Rennies
Oh,
Right.
yes, aye.
are the best.
Oh, they're a game changer
Yeah.
for the
Hello,
dyspeptic.
Catherine.
They're a bit too Moorish though. They don't last long.
Oh, yeah. Cheap in home bargains.
Sarah is saying, love today's lunchtime live. So much hilarity with rubber
was.
chicken squeezed at everyone's ears. So funny.
It was a bit of a comedy session there. You know, we could tape these, half of them. They're just insane. It's brilliant. Cool.
Catherine's saying there's a Facebook group for that.
For Rennies.
Oh, is
For
there?
Rennies, Catherine?
I'll be a top fan.
Rennie
I'll give
flavour.
you badge in a day.
Catherine, please do remember
Very
that when we
clarified.
read these back, we're not reading them live.
Live. Yeah, there's about a
We
minute.
need context.
Yeah.
Carol Fisher is saying hi, everyone
girl.
from Rye.
Hello, Ryan.
Yeah, right.
He's coming back on Thursday the 11th.
He
Can't
is.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm off that day.
No, it's alright because he was gonna, because obviously Dean's not in this week, so Dean thinks he's escaped. He hasn't. He's been off on Wednesday.
Set it.
So there you go. You can, Ryan. You have mine, and Mark and Helen's permission to plague Dean.
Yeah. There must be a few mods by now in your road.
Oh, aye, there must be thousands. Cool. So it'd be good to see you back.
So, moving on. Anthony is asking, Helen, have you been to my house? More anon, sir.
Yeah.
We will
Well,
talk
later.
about and discuss
Yeah,
that in a bit.
We will. We will.
We will.
Can I just also at this point mention that Helen's wearing a very flouncy top. She's got flouncy sleeves. Show the ladies and gentlemen at home your flouncy sleeves. Look at that.
Can you see me flouncy sleeves? I don't know.
It's on the
can,
trend.
yes.
It's a puffball sleeve, ladies and gentlemen. Very common in the 80s. Anyway,
There we
moving
go.
on, Helen.
Moving on, carrying on. Yes, Anthony, we will discuss me knocking on your
Towards
door.
the end, in the coming up section, Helen's going to do a
In a
whole
bit.
segment about that.
Jackie saying hello from Green Bubble.
Hello,
Hello,
Green Bubble.
Bubble.
Cheryl saying I saw 3 woodpeckers together on site today.
Oh,
Cheryl,
that's
really?
From
Yeah.
a woodpecker off.
Hey,
Aye, there must be gan much because I say I've heard them front and back. So
There is a lot of birds on site this year.
There is.
I think because everyone's not travelling as much and things like that,
Aye.
the birds have just flourished.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
is,
Because
it's
I've
really
only
good.
ever seen one at Heathlands.
really good.
Catherine's saying sounds a bit echoey, Helen.
Sounds alright, mate.
Who's echoing?
Who's echoing? Me?
It's probably because
Mark?
Spiff's
Probably 'cause
voice
I'm
so
on
loud,
too.
it's
It's
picking up
probably
on
me.
mine.
Never mind.
I should speak down the toilet roll to this mic there.
I could change the mic for next time. I'll give
Cool, well,
myself a
thanks for
personal
that,
mic.
Scott.
Alan's saying looking forward to art tonight.
So,
Tom, hello Tom.
Hello,
Hi,
Tom.
Tom.
Tom Paul's in. How you guys doing?
alright.
Not too bad.
Catherine's saying frittata. Was that on the?
Oh, there must be a Facebook group for frittatas.
There's a Facebook group for
No,
frittata.
Helen, there's a Facebook group for anything. People are wrong. You know, it's probably like a Facebook group for rate my I don't know, trousers or historical fringes of the Renaissance. I don't know.
Okay, thank you, Catherine.
Hey.
Paula is in and waves at the purple bubble.
Hello.
Hello. Anthony is right back with what are you having for your dinner
Right,
tonight?
here we go. See, yeah, he's going to get it
Anthony
in.
was first in. Well
Yeah,
done.
well, I was first in. I'm going to say, I'm going to go for takeaway Chinese, which will consist of, depending on how many people are going to be around me, Gaff, I mean, it's just going to be myself or Cheryl and Amelia, salt and pepper chicken balls, chicken fried rice, barbecue sauce. When you get that sort of amount, you get your free prawn crackers and your mini spring rolls.
Where do you order from them?
Lucky date.
Lucky
Well,
Day. Oh, we
best
always go
one.
for Lucky Dragon, which is Prince's Garden.
Oh, aye,
Because they do like nice soups in there.
aye. No, look at that. What you still having then?
We haven't decided.
No.
To be
It'll
decided.
be whatever's in the fridge.
Aye.
Pretty
Or
much.
At the end of a phone.
at the end of a phone. Eva's going to my mum's tonight.
Oh, you can get Raj then.
Because we're bubbled in the mum, so she can go around there. So we've got a night to ourselves.
Oh, just get Raj, man. Get Raj. Cool.
If it's another takeaway, Mark, it's your turn.
Could be.
Hit the D stuff. Right, is that it for now then, Alan?
Moving.
Oh.
Last thing before we
Yep.
leave the screen peeps.
Yep.
There are lots more, but
Go on.
Catherine says no, not a frittata group.
Oh.
Spiff talking about you drying your laundry out on the line.
Aye.
Apparently, there is a Facebook group for that.
I hope it's called It's Been a Cracking Drying Day. That's all I want, and I'm going to join that when I get on tonight.
No, it's called the Dry Up Police.
The dry up, please.
See what they've done there. I see what they've done there. Anyway, okay. Well, thank you very much for those screen peeps. We shall be coming back to those throughout this here broadcast. So, what have I got for you? News and info. Not much, really, apart from to say, as always, a big, massive thank you to the staff on site, all the work they do with our members on a day-to-day hour by hour, minute by minute, second to second basis, and of course all the stuff what we have working behind the scenes and in front of camera and whatever, making all this fabulous content both for Facebook and our Heathlands at Home stuff, the Google Meets, the Zoom stuff, all the different and varied sort of things that we're doing. It's a lot of work, and as you know, we produce the activity book and DVD every 2 weeks, and that's a lot of work, and it's mostly down to
It is shared out between.
it's shared out, but it's an ongoing thing, because obviously to be able to create a DVD, an activity pack, it takes 2 weeks to get one out every 2 weeks.
And we print all the DVDs on site as well, so
Exactly.
it takes a little bit of time to do
and
that.
that's on top of all the stuff that we're making for the website, and we're doing for Facebook and doing on site. And again, big thank you to all the sort of external stuff. We've got the people who are involved in the art projects. We've got Jeff, who's got some. It's Jeff's last week in a couple of weeks, and I think we're going to do a little sort of special thing maybe next week, Mark, or the week after.
He's going to do a one last. There's what he's done now. What have you been listening to that'll come out in the next week?
What have you been listening to?
And then after that, he's going to do a final one, kind of a farewell one as well.
Cool. And I think we may do some sort of. I would mention this briefly. So we're just chatting about it on air now, but some sort of little interview sort of thing, and give him all thanks and see what he's learned and what he's enjoyed and things like that. So a big massive thank you, and of course to Susan, to Nick, to everybody who provides content. Jeanette with the book club and with Susan and stuff.
Just going back to Jeff's sessions.
Yeah.
I've heard on the grapevine that Mr. Brian has been singing again.
Mr. Jefferson, I know you're over there in the old bubble there, purple bubble. I've heard I haven't heard the song, but I've heard all week and all last week. He was absolutely proper looking at. Because I take the mick a bit out of Brian, but he really, really enjoys the sort of music sessions he's been doing.
He gets a lot of it.
A hell of a lot out of it. And he's really excited before he does it. He's excited when he comes back. So that's the sort of impact it has on individuals. That's just one of them.
My point was, hopefully we'll get to play that song to you. I'll post it on Facebook.
He's going to be singing for your pleasure Kate Bush's seminal song, Wuthering Heights. Now,
Whimpering Heights with Clutch.
Wuthering Heights, yes.
Whimpering.
We'll try and get hold of a copy for that for you next week. Now, I don't know if it'll be audio or audio visual, but either way, we can sort it out. Do you know what, Mark?
We could get Brian's face and we could superimpose it onto Kate Bush.
I was going to say, do you think we could get Brian in a white leotard?
Like when you elf me, or is it? What,
oh, I
is it?
them cows, right?
Kate Bush me.
Yeah, something like that. Do you know the other thing I was thinking about today was we haven't done a deep delve in some time.
Aye, who can I delve then?
We haven't done any members.
We haven't.
Haven't done any members. Has Mike been deep delved?
I don't know if he has. We can maybe deep delve Mike. Also, as well, another little thing I'm going to be working on maybe for next week as well is sort of an update Jamie's jokes. So coming along as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering how they were going.
Yeah. So,
Looking forward to that.
just to recap on that, so massive thank you to everybody. And as I say, the work is never ending, really, both sort of, in front and behind the scenes. So, a big, massive thank you. And also, more importantly, to be honest with you, because, it's kind of blowing me on trumpet, our own trumpets here, is a big thank you to you guys, to all the people who take part, who watch it and interact with it and get involved in it.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes it worthwhile.
Especially shows like this, because it's a lot better when we get feedback and we can talk about what people have said and it adds to the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It makes it a synergistic and fluidic. Synergistic, and it's there's another word and I've forgotten it. But anyway, and obviously
symbiotic.
It's symbiotic. That's the boy. But it's like when Helen, you'll be able to know, doing the art things and people who do the book clubs, and for me, Mark, doing the interactive bingo and the gaming sessions. The difference it is having sort of people like on screen and being able to talk to them in real time, whereas this is just sort of like one way apart from the typing back.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, when we're talking about sessions coming up, Nick's football fanatics
Oh.
and sign of the day. Within the next couple of weeks, we're going to trial him doing them over Meet or Zoom.
Oh,
So they'll be
cool,
a bit
man.
more interactive. So,
Right, so is it going to be from here, or is he
well, I yet to talk to Nick
Yeah,
and see
yeah,
how he's
okay,
doing
yeah.
things, but yeah,
taking it up to a different level?
improving our service.
Sorry, it might be very similar to this, where Mark intercepts a feed
Yeah.
from Nick's
I
home,
think that's
like
probably better.
I am here.
Yeah, cool.
So,
Excellent. So thank you very much for that. And on a personal level, thank you to all those who partook of the majesty that was Ocean Bingo the other day. I took on the role of Poseidon. I was king of the undersea realms. I had my little trident and a little wig and that, and it was a good laugh. It was a good laugh.
I thought it was Aquaman that was King of the Realms.
No, you think you find it's me. You know what I mean? Basically, the best Aquaman on me, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
obviously I had to get Jason Warmer to play as, you know.
I'd pay money to see you in like a green and yellow tight suit with a trident.
No, Mark, I don't know if that intrigues me or just disturbs me. Yeah, I think it's a question, bit of both. Okay,
That suit
so
on riding the back of a whale, going like,
I'd be more like the fella out of what do you call it? Forgot he knew the boys.
the boys.
You know,
the boys,
Which guy on about? Oh, that Aquaman.
the
Kind of.
girls.
that's the fella.
The one that got held up for yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll move on, and they ran into a whale and it exploded. Anyway, that's by the by. So I think what we'll do is, if we pop over to another little brief screen peepage, if there's outs before we do the yards.
There's lots.
Screen peep, who we got another one?
Screen peeps. So, Alan is saying, what do you have on your table tonight? We have covered that,
We've done
Alan.
that.
Thanks very much.
Ah, too
Too
late,
late.
say, too late.
You did win the first round, though.
Did I? It's a question off.
Catherine says Helen is echoing.
Oh.
Could that be because I've got the mic plugged in, Mark?
You don't sound like
It's because we've got to run your voice through speakers so we can hear you. The only way around that would be headphones,
Yeah. Okay.
or I could turn your voice down slightly.
Catherine, you'll have to deal with it.
I could turn your voice down slightly.
Maria is saying hello, everybody. Hello, Maria.
Hello there.
Oh,
Oh, bit of Windy Pops, good job I've got me readies.
Alan's saying book club went well.
Sweet,
excellent.
nice
Glad
one.
to hear it.
Mike Harrington's in and saying hello, everybody.
Oh,
Hello.
Mike, good to hear from you, my man. Hope you're doing well.
Oop. Scroll too far. Give me a second. Tom saying, hey guys. Oh, no.
Hello.
Still scroll too far.
Should we do a song while we wait?
Tom's saying hello. Yeah, Helen, you're the only person who's echoing on the live feed.
All right.
I can actually now hear the echo.
It's all right. Yeah.
Okay. I've turned the volume down, so it shouldn't be as bad now.
Okay.
And I'll unplug one of the
Anthony's
speakers.
saying good for me. Takeaway food. Nice
Who's that?
one.
Who said that?
Anthony.
Nice one. Yeah. Just up the road from me as well again.
Mike Harrington's saying he's getting his first jab tomorrow.
Spot on.
Oh, good on
I've
you,
got there's a few, but it was the sort of calls I did. There's a few was one to get them today, one going to be yesterday, so it's good crack.
Yep.
Yeah, it's worth doing.
Oh, aye.
Heather is in and saying hello, Spiff, Mark, and Helen after
All right,
playing
Heather.
Hello.
Life on the television, which showed Under the Sea. I thought it was sad that the mother octopus had to die on the same day as giving birth to her babies. That's awful.
It is, but it is nature, red in tooth and
It is
claw.
nature. It is life.
It is.
That's sometimes the way it works.
It is. Sometimes the only way it can work.
Catherine's saying big thank you to all the Heathlands teams for the packs coming out in the post. I've been doing stuff with Jane and Wigton this week.
Oh, that's on.
Very welcome,
Spot on.
Catherine.
Spot on.
That's lovely to hear. Anthony's saying, can you FaceTime with Clive and Thea sometime? It would be great
yeah, we'll
to
get
have
that
the
done.
two
We should do that. I think what it's probably going to be is we'll wait a few weeks till things are a bit, maybe more settled and stuff.
Yep.
We'll get in touch with that. We'll certainly do that. I think we should.
It's a
Yeah, see how
fantastic
Clive Stan's
idea,
doing.
Anthony.
Aye.
Absolutely fantastic. Ooh.
Ah.
Sarah's saying Brian's face on Kate Bush will be on Kate Bush. Would be a nightmare.
Okay.
Doing the elf thing. Yeah, like not Brian doing Kate Bush would be a nightmare. Brian's
Just move on to
Yeah, aye.
nightmare.
Yes, aye. Better than buying in a like it's hard.
A little update from Tom Hall. He's saying he's a lot better compared to last week.
All
Still
right.
not completely right, but he is getting there. So
Oh,
that's
spot on.
fantastic news, Tom. It's really good to hear. Thank
Nice
you.
one, mate. Nice one. Nice one.
Abby's saying she's getting her jab tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Everyone's getting jobs.
Job lot, innit? No, nice one.
And they're ended the Screen Peeps.
Cool, excellent. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but around about this time on a Friday, I like to sit back, relax, maybe have a running, maybe have a cup of tea or water, and immersing myself in, and again I'm going to do a run up for this, Art Activity Showcase Extreme, featuring nature, nationalism, scran and books.
And the bonus extra.
And a bonus extra. Oh my
Wow.
God. Okay, first of all, now then.
Oh, that's a nice one.
This is sent in by Abby, who had
I want that.
a bit of a deformed fish, but it looks alright.
Yeah.
Fish
Looks like a
and chips.
sausage and a fish of a
It's
friends.
sausage fish. Fish, chips, and mushy peas. Are you a fan of the mushy pea, Mark?
I am a fan of the mushy peas.
I like mushy peas, and I like lots of white pepper on it.
Yeah.
And a little drop of vinegar.
Yeah.
It's like
Massive
beans
fan
as well. I
of
like pepper on
beans.
beans.
Oh, aye, aye. So that's a bit of a nice scran there from Abby.
Oh.
Right, back on to the
It's the
scran,
road cook-off.
scran-off. As you will know, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that each week we get a photo from Ant, and then the next week one from Joe. It's like having some sort of cook-off in the house, and the only people to win are the parents, I think. So this one, I didn't make a note of it. I'm going to spot you this morning. Let me have a look. Where's my bit of paper? Yes, it was some chocolate chip flapjacks, and they look all right. And
They do look good, eh?
they do look very, very good indeed.
I think you've cooked them perfectly. They've
They
got
have,
that,
aye.
they just turn into start
They've
going
got a
dark brown.
lovely
Exactly,
colour on
exactly.
them.
So I look forward.
Best thing with flapjacks, you've got to
Aye.
have them as soon as they come out of the oven, so everything's really warm and melty.
Right. So I look forward, and imagine your sister will be cooking someone up for next week. But well done, my man. Yes, fantastic.
We'll have to start giving them scores.
We should do.
We'll get-
Well, no, can't do that unless we get to taste the goods, Mark.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah, I agree.
just dropping a hint there like a brick. Boom. So yeah, well done, Anne. Thank you.
Oh, you want the next one?
Yes, please. Next up, we have. Here we go.
Oh.
The man himself, it's Kate Bush. It's Brian Jefferson. Now,
Look at
Brian's
that
been
happy
doing-
face.
I know. Look at him, man. Look at him. Those eyes.
Is this the lady that he dreams of?
I'm not quite sure. Yes, but anyhow, so Brian's he's doing a lot of artwork, and he's getting better and better as he goes along.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's been doing a couple of things. There's another one after this one. So Brian, well done, excellent on that one. Next up we have.
Ooh.
See, I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking this a lot. It's like
Yeah,
a
that's
landscape,
nice.
obviously a seascape
That's
sort of thing.
beautiful.
What's
I
that in
love
the
that.
centre there?
And that's just a little gadget, I think.
A person?
Aye, pretty sure it is. But yeah, he does loads. He does like 2 or 3 things a week at least. He takes his time.
So is that when Carlisle's flooded because the trees are in the water
Could be,
there?
aye, but I like
So
that.
that's like Rickaby Park.
It is, but the thing is,
The
right, and I
standard,
don't know
yeah.
if it's intentional or not, Brian, but just to point out what's really good about that, if you look at the base of that tree, Mark, where there's like a blue line, so it looks like the, sort of
Where the
darkness of the
sun's
tree,
coming from
Oh,
in
yeah.
the top
but also the water flowing. So that,
right hand
Yeah,
corner. Yeah.
yeah,
No, it makes pretty
Accidental
sense
or
with the
on
lights
purpose?
and everything, yeah.
he'll say it's on purpose, but it does. That water looks like it's flowing.
It does, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look like a static shot. So well done, Brian. Excellent. Now then,
Well.
here we go. Here's your nature for you. Fat balls. Right?
That's
There's
not
a
fat
robin.
balls. I don't think is it.
It's fat
Is
balls.
it fat balls? I thought they were seeds, isn't it?
No, the fat balls in a fat ball holder.
A fat ball holder.
Fat ball holder. Like Joy, actually. Joy brought some in. We put a few round site. But this is at the, if you like, the front of art. If you're looking out the main art windows, or the purple bubble windows, I should say, because we want to be able to see them. So there's a what you would call it, one of them seed thing holders, And we've had to fill that up just about on a daily basis. They're really good ranch for it.
Yeah, when you walk from the path from the house to art,
Aye.
there's birds right round all the
Aye.
trees at the
Yeah,
moment.
there's absolutely loads of it, actually. But I think Donna took that, and it's it's a little bit thin because it was with a phone, and it was the sort of the zoom sort of thing. But you can clearly see there the robin fair old enjoying himself.
I zoomed in on that. That's why it's a good
Mark?
picture.
All right.
Yes, Helen.
The theory with fat ball holders is, when we put fat balls up at home,
Yes.
and we fill the bird feeders, and they just get mobbed by pigeons and crows and house sparrows.
Yes.
Putting them in a fat ball holder means that, like, a gang of birds can't attack them.
Yes, I've got less places to
Yeah.
spend.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. It's usually the starlings. They'll come down in a water and just take everything.
Yeah,
Oh, you know.
starlings do take everything
Nature
as
isn't
well.
it from claw, you know what I mean? You've got to be fastest. Right, okay.
Oh.
So this is now moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to the book section of the Art Stroke Activity Showcase Extreme Feature and Nature Nationalism.
So this will be
Span and
from
Book. So
the Twits.
it is. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the roly-poly bird from Roald Dahl's The Twits, and we've got a few pictures of how people
So do we need to see
imagine it. So this
who's
one's
the
Emma
best?
Davidson.
I like that one.
I'm enjoying the. I love the colours. I love the. It's got a lot of bag and all.
absolutely love that.
This
Ooh.
one is Heather's.
Wow.
That's
is good,
fantastic.
eh?
Outstanding, that, isn't it?
That looks like it'd be good as like a stained glass window.
I'd say that, or a logo for some company. Do you know
That
what I mean?
that would actually work very well in stained glass, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so Heather, fantastic. This is our very own Jeanette's. Fisher.
Do you reckon she's photocopied that and just coloured it in?
Get it out to.
She downloaded it.
Ah, well done, Jeanette.
That's a good
That
Top
roly
work.
poly bird looks very proud and smug. I think it looks
does.
And hey, and so it should, Helen.
so it should because
So it
it's
should.
absolutely beautiful.
I think I've got another one. I think we maybe have for the old roly-poly.
Oh,
Oh, this
there
is
you go. Oh.
Susan's.
There's a magic
very
eye in
nice.
there.
Susan's, yeah.
Is that it from behind, bending over it?
Oh, just you to notice that.
Is it me or does that have a bit of an air of Woody Woodpecker?
Does it, eh? I used to love Woody Woodpecker as a
It is,
child.
he's looking over his shoulder from behind.
Brilliant.
That's amazing, Susan. Well done.
If,
Look into my eye.
Freud will be spinning in his grave, he will. No, really well done there. I think it's sort of those ones. Ah, knew them. Miss, now what I did is I contained to this because I did a close-up. Now, this is some stuff that Emma brought in, and she colours in. Now, you can't really see it on that picture, but
to
we're on
move
the
on.
next one. The
Wow.
level of detail, I mean, even if you could zoom in more, it's impossible
Yeah.
to do. Each sort of little bit
Well, I
isn't
could-
just
I could bring
doing
this
that
somebody
orange.
else.
Very, very,
Wow.
precise. Different alternating colours.
Yeah, there's different shades of colours in
Different,
there.
yeah,
as well.
exactly. It's absolutely exceptional. And she took her time with that, and it shows. Yeah, because
It
it's.
really does show.
Do you know what?
Reminds
Personally, if
me
I
of,
was doing that, I would start it off all detailed, then I'd just be like, I'll just do all this lot blue. You know what I mean?
I'm sure I've seen Mike in a shirt like that as well.
Probably. It's
reminds
the kind of
me-
thing Mike likes to wear, isn't it? So Emma Farrell, well done, man. Well done.
Spiff, it reminds me of kind
Yeah.
of Moroccan tile work. Does that
It
make
does,
sense?
aye. It's got a sort of Arabic feel to it, isn't it?
It does have an Arabic feel. It's
Love
really
it.
good. I love Arabic tile
I
work.
do. Tessellation and all that, innit?
Stunning.
So what we got next?
So that.
Oh, here we go. Nationalism, ladies and gentlemen.
Wonky
So,
donkey.
on Monday, it will be March the 1st, which is St. David's Day. Or if you can, I can say that in Welsh. St. David's Day. No,
Was that Welsh, was it?
St. David's Day, so it is. Very excited. I looked up, I thought to add a little bit of a level, look up some crack about St. David and whatever. Apparently, he died in about 1680, and then the Pope says, yeah, you would have said, because basically to be a saint, the church has got to say you've done a miracle. Do you know what his miracle was?
Killing the dragon.
Now, his miracle was he was standing outside in a field doing a bit of preaching, and a hill appeared underneath him and pushed him up.
Oh, a big
Like,
wall.
well, like Wales needs more hills, eh? Do you know what I mean? But apparently that was on. Then a little birdie landed on his shoulder. Hey, we're Granny, is Mike. How are you doing?
Is that the inspiration for the
Hang on.
hill that became a mountain?
You what,
Do
man?
you know that movie?
No, nothing to do with that.
All right.
No. But anyway, so that was St. David. So, in tradition with that, so with our guys as a group. Now, the large dragon you see there, that was done by Mr. Jamie Wilson. Very, very detailed. And Jamie's not a lad for getting into the artwork.
What's the relevance of the elephants?
The elephants are just there willy-nilly, Mark. They're just there willy-nilly. I haven't got a clue. But it's not, it's the, there's Elmer there at the top, and we've got the old dinky-donky winky-wonky. Better watch your pronounce everything from now on that one. But yeah, so that was, we've got little bits up of the what we like to call the Hawaiian ballroom fireplace. So well done to Jamie and the guys for doing all that. A couple more, I think. We've got maybe one more for the Welsh thing.
Wash window.
Well, this is all room site, by the way. So that's, as you can see, the cafe area that's taken outside. So we've got like a sort of dragging a little... Oh, here's Jackie's sheep. She went rash the other day and made some little sheep which look very reminiscent of a Nick Park style animation, didn't it?
I'm using the powers of deductions here, and I think that photo was taken at lunchtime.
It was. Is that because you could spy it? I don't know if it was Nick.
Sorry, I think Helen's tried to talk, but we've turned the speaker down, so can you see it?
Sorry about that.
It's all right. The colourful elephants, those are Elmer elephants. So they're a children's book, and it's a rainbow elephant, and his patchwork colourfulness is supposed to represent optimism.
Oh.
On a more serious note, if in the wild, Elmer wouldn't blend in and would be probably poached, you know what I mean? Because they wouldn't be able to hide, you know what I mean? It's a bit of a time.
Unless he was hiding on a multicolour roof.
I'm putting a bit of realism in where no realism is needed.
Well, if it was realism, he wouldn't be that colour in the world anyway.
That's what I mean, do you know what I mean? These things keep me awake. They wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, man. Right, so next up we have... Done in one day by Joy. Assisted by...
One day?
Yeah. In fact, actually, one afternoon.
It looks like Angry Birds.
Look at the very, doesn't it? If you look at the very back, there's like a little watering can pot thing that she brought that in with the paints, and then we just got to get some stones and just made, as you can see, we've got ladybirds there, we've got bees, and things just coloured in. Absolutely fantastic work. Brilliant. Lovely.
Leanne. Leanne. That's good.
And that's actually on the canvas. It's on the canvas, and she coloured in. Look at the precision.
I've tried to find somewhere she's got over the lines, but she hasn't.
She hasn't. The precision in that is absolutely outstanding.
Very Cheshire Cat.
Aye. But really enjoyed that. So Leanne, well done. That's a cracking bit of work.
I came in to say something and I can't remember what it is.
So I think that's the end of this week's Stroke Activity Showcase.
You think that's Spiff?
Oh, no,
I didn't mention bonuses.
Bonus level, okay.
I was just pausing because I thought Mike wanted to say something.
Sorry, yeah.
I was going to say, to wish everyone a happy St David's Day and give everyone a virtual kutch, which is a...
Oh, what new?
Am I in shot?
A kutch.
A kutch, which is Welsh for a hug. See,
Aye.
kutch.
Is that what it means?
Yes.
This brings into stark relief and actually explains a memory I have from 2002.
Do I want to
Now I understand. I didn't understand.
Also, you won't be getting canonised for your fall from a small...
The hill stand there. It smashed me.
Happy St David's Day. I've
Cheers,
got
mate.
family in Wales, so that's the word clutch, because they're always coming up to me giving me a clutch. And they don't pronounce it St David's Day.
I'll try your best, even though my best is
Right.
I'm going to sit inside, I'm not being shy,
Yeah.
I'm going to be quiet and watch the bonus.
So the added bonus, here we go. So a little background between us. So Maria has started working for us on a Wednesday for the Heathlands at home. So as she's a experienced photographer, she's done a bit of education in this. I sent her out with a camera and I thought I could do like a photo off to see who's better. So we have what Maria did.
Oh, look at that. Man and pool table synergist. There's Bill, look at that.
Bill.
£50 note in the corner of the table there. Oh, yeah,
So this is the watering can that you're talking about.
that thing's...
We've got a nice close-up of it, I think, just coming in. Yeah, there you go, look at that.
That's really good, yeah. Looks a bit like a Frasier cow at that point.
It does.
Yeah, a cow jug.
Cow
Is that
for
a
milk.
thistle on it?
It's a flower, I think.
It's a flower.
And we have
It's Jeff on the Crazy Bongos.
Well, it's not actually on the bongos, it's on the keyboard. But it's crazy nevertheless.
Hello. Oh, Vicky.
This be?
Vicky. Yeah, she was making springs sort of motif.
She's happy about it, look.
We're moving on, as I say, we're doing the sort of spring stuff, and more and more of that over the coming weeks, ladies and gentlemen. At the moment, I haven't taken photos yet, because I'm waiting to have more of a show. A lot of the guys are making sort of paper and cardboard daffodils.
Ooh.
Yeah. And also, in the lane, leading up to Heathlands, we've got the daffodil. They haven't flowered yet, but we have got lots and lots of the daffodil plants.
We've got.
Hello, back in, breaking news.
Breaking news. I've seen the first snowdrops around the site.
Oh, they've been here for weeks.
Well, I've obviously not been outside my office. Not enough, have
Oh, there we are.
Daffodils up now.
Robin. Now, Robin, again, as we've shown you over the weeks, Mark, you remember, he does a lot of stitching. What's lovely to watch Robin doing it is the precision and the time he takes, and he
So
does
you've got a bit of a close up there, and then look.
Look at that.
And it's floating in mid-air, look.
It takes the power of his mind. But the thing is, it's the precision he shows. He wants to get it right.
Yeah.
And he realises.
You can see the concentration.
Exactly. To get it right, you need to take your time. You know? So well done, yeah. I don't know who did this.
Yeah.
It's the first.
See,
This was obviously we had the
Jeff,
Chinese.
I thought Chinese New Year was over, but today's actually the Lantern Day, which comes a few days after it. Parade of Lanterns.
Chinese New Year is a celebration of spring. It's the first new moon
Aye.
in the year, and it carries on up until, I think, spring equinox. The celebrations happen.
Yeah, so when I read about it, it's like it goes on over 7 to 9 days, but this is like 15 days after the start. They do the Lantern Parade.
That's some party, it
is.
They never stop. Oh,
We got Nesh gaming.
look at that, Look at that,
So hopefully in the coming weeks as well, we're going to record Nesh doing some of the gaming, so we'll be able to kind of show him live doing it.
Play 2 games at once, I've seen him do it.
Nesh doesn't take part in our weekly quiz on a Tuesday. However, he got drawn in this Tuesday because our picture round was all about gaming.
It was,
Right
And
up
he got
street.
10 out of 10. He was absolutely spot on. Got everything right. It was fantastic work.
So here we have Sean,
Yeah.
poised like a cobra, like a coiled spring, ladies and gentlemen. Concentration etched on his furrowed brow.
Check it.
What else have we got?
Ooh.
Oh, who then? Sarah Palmer.
This is beads or orbits or things like that.
It's called Diamond Art or something. Who brought it in? I think Madonna.
All
Was
right.
it Donna or was it Nicola? It was Nicola. Nicola brought it in and Sarah was having a go with that. You get like it's like a pen, but it's just got sticky on it and you pick up these little diamondy things.
Oh, we used to have things like that, me and my sister, and like they were like little beads with holes in. You filled them up like that, and then you stuck it in the oven, and it made a stained glass window.
Oh, right.
I think they were banned for being dangerous.
Yeah. Best things now, yeah. Yeah.
And there she is.
There she
hard
is,
work.
yeah, as I said, as like
With said pen,
as the prophecy falls, ladies and gentlemen.
with a juice and 2 chocolate sprouts, it looked like.
Alright, still alright.
I'm loving the jacket. That's lovely.
Isn't it? Alright, see you these.
At first, I thought these were little like dolls, but they're not, and I realised they were butterflies.
The apple points. Donna came up with this sort of thing. Couple of holly sticks, a bit of bread and beans and all that like. In fact, I've just taken a picture which will show next week of some more of these that Miss Farrell has been making this morning. I can't remember who did these now. But it was somebody that was in on Tuesday. It'll be Emma Davidson.
Yeah.
That's who it was, Emma Davidson. There's Joy again.
She's painting the stones that you saw
Yes.
previously before. You can see one of them there in the corner, and that's a one halfway through.
Cool.
And this is the last one.
Footballs.
So footballs, but it's a different bird. You had a robin.
Aye.
And this
Oh,
is
it's a blue tit here.
blue tit.
Aye. Lovely. They're really good then, Mark. So,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us for this week's Artstroke Activity Showcase Extreme Featuring Nature, Nationalism, Scran and Boots. Something for everyone there.
And a bit of bonus, Maria.
With bonus levels. So, what we want I can't remember what I'm doing anymore now. I'll tell you
Well,
what
do you want to do
we'll
a
do.
stream, people, and then you can get yourself sorted?
Yeah, cool. So we'll now go to screen papaya.
Repeat.
Who was on? What the hell do they want, Helen?
Okay, since we last spoke, Anthony is saying we've had our jabs 2 weeks ago. We saw
Right.
David Smart, Andrew, and Emma Evans getting theirs too.
Well done.
Fantastic.
I just got confirmation of a second job.
I got confirmation of my second job the day I got me first.
I did.
got it again.
Yeah, I got it the day you said it, but I got a reconfirmation that the confirmation was right.
When's yours, Mark?
April.
April what?
It wasn't April the 1st.
Mine's April the 1st.
April the 5th, I think.
Oh, right. I think Shell's is the 30th. Some of us
Mine's
seems
April
to
the
be.
9th, I think.
Yeah, the first couple of weeks in April.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, I digress.
So anyway, moving on. Anthony is saying I've been helping Mark do Dancing with Wendy on Monday Zoom. Fantastic. Well done.
He's got the moves, like.
I can imagine.
Sarah is saying, have you considered doing a deep delve with some of the members like Heather, Brian, Emma, or Mark?
Yes.
Did you just
Oh,
say
yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about that before. Aye, do you know what? If we get a chance this week, I'll delve. I'm trying to, I'll have to, you know, I've worked at the stuffing for next week, but obviously we need to sort of free up a bit. I'll get on with that, Sarah. In fact, on Wednesday,
Was that Sarah volunteering herself for the first
I
one?
think, yeah, I'll tell you what, Sarah, I was a little bit then. Let's start the ball rolling. On Wednesday, yeah, I should be able to do a Wednesday. We'll do a cheeky deep delve.
Sarah and Mark do the live thing
Yeah.
on Wednesday. So you can do
Get
it.
Todd back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get some questions ready for you. Probing, deep delve questions, and we'll do a bit of that on Wednesday. Who's that?
Sounds good.
There we go. Cheers.
Talking about Welsh nationalism,
Aye.
Mike Harrington is saying England play Wales tomorrow in the Ruggers.
Wales.
And we hope England win.
Aye. Okay.
How does rugby
Heather
work with no
was saying
contact?
This does sound echoey, yes.
Not allowed now.
Are there all contact?
I think so.
Oh. Catherine has sent me a message.
Right.
Literally me a message, not the Heathlands Facebook.
Unbelievable.
No, me a message saying, Helen, the exciting thing is happening. Yes, Catherine, the exciting thing is happening. I know what that means. She knows what that means. You don't know what that means. For the
I think you should just leave it there as a mystery.
Look.
I've been working on a project with a weaving company, a fabric company, and the orders just went live about 10 minutes ago. So the work that I've been doing for the last year has literally in the last 10 minutes just come live into fruition. So it is, the exciting thing has happened.
Yeah.
Thank you, Catherine.
Like a seed eruption.
See, you're lucky there, Spiff, because she rarely talks about the raps and stuff like that. She does.
I've never heard her mention it at all. I'm sure everybody up there in TV land is a dog. Hey, you crack on.
Crack on. Blushing now. Oh, why is it paused? Okay. Tom said last week I was telling you three about the horror movie that he was watching.
Yes.
Another film he viewed on Netflix was the live adaptation of the Jungle Book called
Yeah,
Mowgli.
It's all right. I don't mind it.
Right.
What's his review then?
He says, I'll say it was not disappointing.
No, I liked it as well, mate.
Then I started rewatching last night. One of my favourite films of all time that I've forgotten about, but it's now on that Disney Star or whatever.
Go on then.
The Grand Budapest Hotel.
I've never seen
I've
it.
never seen that.
I
Is it
love that
good?
film.
I did download it, but then I started flicking through just to see if I'd like it. And then
It's rad. No, you don't think. You've got it. It's one of these things. I didn't think I'd like it. I thought it was going to be. It's just going to be a romantic thing. It's not. It's just rad.
I never watched that Life of Pi either, because it's the same actor in it.
That's good.
I've been rewatching House. That's
aye.
fantastic.
Well, we watched.
The
There's a new series called Superman and Lois.
Yes.
You'd expect it to be like the normal superhero kind of thing, but I won't say anything about it. But it starts off completely different to what you would expect.
No, it was. It was really good.
We've digressed, Helen. Aye. So,
Catherine says she's got a second jab booked as well. Heather
that?
is saying, Catherine
All right, go.
has her second jab booked. Heather's saying, I've got lots of snowdrops in my garden.
Tidy.
Good.
Take a 4. Just a couple of them.
That would be lovely, yes. And she's saying, yes, they celebrate Chinese New Year for 2 weeks in China.
Some party there.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's 14 days. Well, day 15 is the Lantern Parade. So that might be celebrates the end of it then.
yeah. Anthony's saying, I'm on Zoom this afternoon with you. Yes, you are. It's not at 7 though. Anthony, it's not at 7 o'clock tonight. It's at 4:30.
4:30.
So on the schedules that went out, it said 4 o'clock, but she had to change it because she had an appointment. So it will actually be 4:30 tonight.
4:30 today.
But then next week it will be 4 o'clock, just to confuse things further.
It shows you it shows people like getting interest. You know, right?
Tom saying, there's an echo. Yes, we're aware of the echo.
Maybe we can do it at the moment. That.
Nothing we can do about it. I'm
Shouldn't
really
be that
sorry.
bad now.
And there endeth the screen peep.
Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we draw ever onward. What have I got? I've already got a few bit of a shout outs and that. A big thank you to Jane. Jane's been doing loads and loads of the ring rounds today. I haven't had a chance to say, but the ones I got through today were, first of all, David and Sammy, hello. Both of them,
Go on.
which I thought was a bit previous, starting on the Easter decorations. But having said that, Easter's pretty sharpish this year, isn't it? It's like the 2nd or the 3rd of April. You know what I mean? So it's right at the beginning. So it's only like a month to go. So, you know, so they've been doing that. And also, this, as we speak, probably, I spoke to this one about 11. She was going for her first COVID jab today at Eden Medical Practice there. So good luck with that one. David's already had his. Mr. Smart, my nemesis. Hello there, David. He was doing all right. I spoke to Donna first. It was Donna who fixed up the phone. She's doing absolutely fine, and she's enjoying using a new laptop. Not only is it a new laptop, Mark, it is bright pink.
Bright pink new.
Bright pink. She's loving it.
I'm guessing it's a HP.
Aye, yeah. David, you know, as I say, she shouted on him because you stayed him. Go, Jack. Come and do me all there. David's fine as always. Done his washing. Last night, I could exclusively, ladies and gentlemen.
Did he put it on the line?
I don't know, you know. I don't know. But last night, I could exclusively reveal that he feasted upon lasagna and garlic bread, and he said it was absolutely spot on.
I do like a good lasagna.
I do.
Yeah.
Spoke to Glenn, he's doing fine. He had his jab yesterday. So nice one, Glenn. As we've talked about, but obviously, yes, he made his chocolate chip flapjacks, which looked amazing. And
They look
apparently,
Whether the taste is good, we don't know.
I don't know. But apparently, I was asking about his sister, and she slept in. So she was just having a bit of a lazy morning.
why not?
And again, you know, with Lance, well done, you know, you consistently joining all the stuff we do. He must be pretty buff now, because he's always doing the exercise, the dance, the tail, and that, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? So he's so good. So, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to start off with the coming up, okay?
I was just going to say, because I was doing the art activity pack deliveries yesterday.
Oh, yes, sorry.
I did say hello to a few people on their doorstep, socially distanced, of course, mask wearing. But yeah, it was really lovely to see Abby yesterday and her parents and say hello. Got to meet her beautiful 2 Dachshunds. Their dogs are lovely. They're gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. So yeah, saw Anthony's dad.
I spotted him this morning.
Well, and they're doing all right, but they can't wait for lockdown to end, as we all feel. We can all agree. They can't wait for everybody to have their jabs. And
One day we'll laugh about this, but today's not that day.
No.
Today is not the day. No. So, and I also talked to Libby, who...
Tidy.
Yeah. So Libby last night. Daniel was in the middle of playing games, doing his gaming.
As
and
He never ends, does he? He never stops all that.
Wayne was also unavailable, but it was really nice to be able to chat and say hello.
A lot of small social lives than me.
Face to face. It was really good.
Cool.
So yeah.
Excellent.
Face to face, 2 meters apart with masks on.
Yeah, but still.
No, it's good to be in the presence of people, isn't it? Okay, so
Lovely.
cheers for that, Alan. So yes, we're going to move into the coming up thing now. This is where we talk a bit, and then in a bit more detail on certain aspects of things that are coming up that we're going to be doing. Mostly, I'd say, for this stuff I'm talking about, it's over sort of Google Meet stroke Zoom, but not exclusively, ladies and gentlemen. So first of all, as we've sort of touched on previously, Helen, is it Poi today?
It's Poily, yes.
Right, so Poi today. So starting, before I actually go further on that one, because the past 2 weeks you've been doing the creative
Writing.
writing, so well done to everybody who was in that, but time marches on. So we're starting a new LARP project, Helen, I believe, which we're going to talk about, and this is at 4 p.m. today. Over to you, Helen.
4:30. So at 4:30 today is the first of our 4 workshops from Poi, who is doing arts and crafts with us. So at 4:30 today, 4 p.m. next week. She's got some online training to do, so she just wanted half an hour gap to, gather herself, get a cup of tea.
Have a cup of tea.
But as part of this, as part of Poi's sessions, those that are potentially getting involved, last night I went out and delivered some activity packs.
Ooh,
That's a hobby, that's right there, Helen.
it's a good one.
So, if I can move this around, these activity packs include
But not limited
A3,
to.
A3 card, A4 drawing paper, coloured card, metallic card, corrugated card, Eva foam. So if you know what Eva foam, funky foam? The stuff that's really easy to cut.
Yes.
I'll pull it out. This stuff.
It smells lovely.
It
Yeah,
smells
yeah,
like
yeah.
childhood
Well,
to me.
it's one of them things you smell and it just reminds you of childhood.
It does. So funky foam.
Yeah.
There is shiny stuff. There's ribbons. There's feathers. There's tape. There's pencils, erasers.
Can I just say one thing, Helen?
Yeah.
No. So brilliant, actually. Thank you very much to Miss Helen Tuff for getting those out to people. Now, I'm speaking to you, Miss Heather. Yeah? Now, we have got a pack here for you, yes, and I realise this might be sort of, be worried because you can't get it and stuff, right? I think I'm right in saying, Helen, all you'll need tonight is just paper and pen, or paper and
Yes.
pencil.
So tonight the activity is called Amazing Automatic Drawing. So it's just A4 paper or bigger, pens, pencils, crayons, whatever you want to paint or draw with.
Stuff you'll have lying about, Heather, yeah?
Heather, I did come up to work yesterday afternoon
But you're not.
expecting you to be there so I could give you your pack. However, you were very conscientiously having your job.
Good
So
lad.
well done, Heather.
So I've got the pack. So Heather, I've got the pack. It's ready to go. It's in the art room. When you come on Wednesday, we shall give you it, and join in next Friday with the other stuff. But for today, just to again reiterate to you, Heather, you don't need any stuff in the pack. Just as long as you've got something to draw with and something to draw on.
Yeah.
Yes.
What I should say is the packs that we gave out last night, they were free because it's part of the project that we're doing and delivering to you. We do have a couple of extra packs that we can post out. So Chris Gates, if you're watching this, I can't hand deliver this to you because you live too far away. But if you want to be involved in these Zooms, we can post a pack to you
Get out to
if you want it.
Put it away.
After that, we've probably got 1 or 2 places left for the Zoom live. So if anybody else wants to be involved and wants a pack, we can provide those.
Yeah.
And then after that, on Monday at 1 o'clock, on Facebook, we will be presenting the session, like a premiered video.
Yeah.
Like a recording, if you will.
Yeah. So anybody at Heathlands who wants to be involved, I've also got packs for people at Heathlands.
Cool. That might be.
Before you finish that, Helen, can you just show everyone the straw and gaffer tape?
Oh, right, yes, that's a very good point. So, one of the sessions that Poi is delivering is mask making. And what she's asked is that everybody has some big cards to make a mask with.
Aye.
And she's asked that everybody has a wooden spoon
Spoon.
because that will be like our masquerade, our how you hold your mask up to your face. You know, like a Venetian masquerade
hold
ball.
on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought it was going to be some sort of draw faces on spoon and spoon parade. It was terrible. Oh, that.
We can also draw faces on the spoon.
There you
But
go.
yes, no, the spoon that is for putting the mask on. Now, Mark said there's a piece of gaffer tape on a straw.
Yeah. So obviously we didn't want to send you a full pack of gaffer tape. A full
Yeah.
roll.
The gaffer tape on the
Cost
straw
a
is so that you
fortune.
can stick your spoon to your mask.
Aye.
So if you're wondering what the fancy silver thing is on a straw, it's gaffer tape.
Don't take it off just yet.
Yeah.
You'll need it.
It was more economical to
Why
buy
would it be?
one roll of gaffer tape and do this
Aye. Must
rather
be
than
£20
sending you
£20
each a roll
a
of gaffer
pack.
tape.
Yeah, about £5 a roll.
Aye.
That's
But
what
it
that
was
is.
funny to watch Helen do it. Rolling straws up with gaffer tape.
What are you doing? Work. Cool. Okay, brilliant. Helen, thank you so
Good
much
luck.
for that. Brilliant. So that's 4:30 today, 4 p.m. next week, and again we'll
Yes.
update it all the time. So what else have we got? Well, I'll tell you, on Tuesday we have on Google Meets Helen's Quiz of the Week, so looking forward to that.
Yep.
Wednesday we've got a couple of things, ladies and gentlemen. We've got, it's double whammy this. It's Google Meet and Facebook, isn't it? The cooking.
The cooking is, yeah.
So on Wednesday, 1 p.m, we have Jackie on site. We've got Helen at home, and they shall be cooking leek and potato soup. It's kind of a Welsh vibe. They're doing. I think Jackie's going to make some Welsh cakes on Monday or something.
Yeah. So right, if you want to join
I
in on the
love
home,
Welsh cakes.
if you want to join in at home making the soup, I sent the recipes out to everyone
cool.
that usually joins in.
Yeah.
So you'll have it. So you'll be able to get the ingredients and join along if you want.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's basically what bloody potatoes, leek, milk,
Onion.
cream, butter, stuff.
Pepper.
Welsh things. Yeah, cool. So that's at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. But wait, there's more, ladies and gentlemen. On the evening, it will be a recorded thing, I think, with Tony.
Yeah, Tony and Tully's.
Tony Mason.
Carlisle's social history.
Local social history. So that's always an interesting.
It'll
one
be
to
good
do.
this time as well.
Do you know what the actual subject is for this one, Mark?
I do.
Oh, do you want to share, or is it going to be a surprise?
Well, it's doing about Carlisle architecture.
Tidy, Addy Redfern. He's your boy.
Is
Cool.
that about Scotch bond, etc.? The brickwork.
Well, you'll find out if you watch on Wednesday.
Find out by tuning in
I will
on. I don't know
watch
what
that.
time it is
That'll
actually. Is it
interest
4
me.
o'clock?
It'll be at 4:30 on Wednesday.
4:30 on Wednesday. So that will be on Facebook.
It will be Facebook, yeah.
Okay, so tune into that one. We also have on Thursday the Book Club meeting again, and they are still doing the old Diary of Adrian Mole.
Adrian, this is a bit
That's
bigger
on-
than the Twits, so it might take him a few weeks.
Yeah,
This one.
and that's on. I think that's on the Zoom. Yeah.
With the Twits, I read some to Eva, and I got through almost half a book in one nighttime session with her.
Right, cool.
So it is. I think it's big text, and it's a nice book to start with. It is a good book.
Okay, so that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you to Helen at home there. Thank you to the lovely Mark there. And we'll catch you this time next week for another live session, where we will be going through the new activity pack
It will be, yeah.
and DVD with you. So until then, stay safe. Enjoy the slightly brighter weather.
Did you finish off the screen peeps though?
Oh, we can do some more if you want. I've got any
think-
more
I think-
final
yeah,
screen
I
peeps
think there's
before
quite
we
a few
do the
there.
rest? Oh, screen
Think we
peeps.
should.
Did you
Okay,
do shout-outs
screen
as well?
peeps.
You done shout too.
Tom was saying there's an echo. Really
We've done
sorry
that.
about that. Anthony's saying that he will be there tonight for the art Zoom.
man.
Fantastic. It'll be
Good.
lovely to have you. Heather's asking, why has the art class changed from writing to doing arts? So,
Different
the
forms of art, I'd
session-
imagine.
The art sessions on a Friday evening, what we've done is we've asked different artists to lead different sessions, Heather. So we started off with Helen Walsh doing crafts, and then we had Katie
Lock.
Lock. Katie doing drawing, activities, and then we had Phil doing writing activities, and now Poi is doing arts and crafts. So
Phil will be back, though, won't he?
We will be going back
Yeah.
to Phil after Poi's sessions, and then Helen Walsh is doing a final session, and then the last one, I think, which is at the very end of April, will be kind of a group party.
Sure.
We'll all be getting together on Zoom to celebrate all the different things that we've been doing over the past 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, just on that. I mean, obviously, you know, as we've discussed with each other, many different forms of art, and also because of how we're doing this on a Zoom, it's for very many different people with different interests and different specifics. So it's better to do lots of different things that people can be involved in, and maybe try something new rather than just this is what I like to do and this is what I'm doing. So I think that's the kind of reasoning behind it, Ellen. Am I right?
Yeah, that's absolutely it.
Cool.
So we're trying to cater for everybody's tastes and interests.
Yeah. And give
So
an
that's the
opportunity to
reason
try
why-
something new. Cool.
Anthony's
Anymore?
Anthony's saying, can come on Zoom this week, please? Yes, of course, Anthony. You can come on Zoom.
Yep.
Heather is saying, I'm not sure I can do the session this time because
Fine.
it clashes with my support. That's fine,
That's
Heather.
fine. We're going to be repeating it on Facebook on Monday.
Yeah, so you've got a
Exactly.
pack, Heather, so you can do it when you come in next week. Rewatch it.
If you go on the Facebook Heathlands page on Monday at 1 o'clock, we will be premiering, showing a recording of the whole session.
Yeah.
So you can watch it back and join in.
So when you come in on Wednesday, it'll still be there. You'll just be able to scroll back through Facebook and then watch it there.
Yeah.
Heather's saying she needs help with her technology. I don't
Right,
know.
bring it
if
in on
you want-
Wednesday. We'll have a look for you.
Yeah, there you go. So Spiff saying, bring in your technology on Wednesday, and Spiff will have a look, and we'll try and sort it out. And there endeth the Screen Peeps.
Excellent. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Big thank you to Alan. Big thank you to Mark.
Big thank you to Spiff.
No bother. It's always a pleasure, never a chore. Always interesting and never a bore. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a fond goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.